On 2nd and 9, Ryan. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. 11 yards there, first down.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
Ready, blue 80, 51, Tom! Hey, keep it up. Hey, space. Check, right 54, right 54. I'm coming after you. Ready, son.
On first down, Ryan. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught.
Let's go.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Atlanta.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Five.
Here's Ryan to throw. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it.
To throw again, Ryan. This one caught by Ridley. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Viking 16.
Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running corner routes can be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off. Sometimes you're just rounding it. Sometimes there's a fake. Sometimes there's not. That makes it very, very difficult for a DB to stay with it.
Ryan now 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7. Leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Freeman again. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And that will level the playing field at 17 all. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Hey, Delta, check right 54. You going?
From the 25 on 2nd down, Cousins. Over the middle, he's got Treadwell. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Jahan, 180.
Mike 45. Go, go, go.
Check. Lucky.
They'll run on first down. Cook spins by. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for second down.
Yellow. 54. Let's go. Hey, seam 6.
Now on 2nd and 16. Cousins. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long.
Sack City, baby. Check 43. Shit. Check black. Shit.
3rd and long for Cousins. And Diggs has it. And he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And this is one of those bang-bang plays, Charles. Did the knee hit first or did the ball come out first?
This is where you need that 20/20 eyesight, don't you, Brandon? You've got to see which one happened first. If the knee hit the ground, then they will keep possession.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. And now it's the punter Weil on as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And this offense is going to take over at their own 20-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
It's 2nd and inches at the 30-yard line.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Again, they'll run with Freeman. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Protein spill. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. 51. Hey, wahoo. 54, Mike. 57 to go.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Complete to the right. This is Garcon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
First down, Atlanta.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, we got four down. Let him go.
From the gun, it's Ryan. And finding the tight end, Hooper.
Ryan's pass. Complete.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Ito Smith, his first carry. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
But now they're in a spot that every team tells us when we have our production meetings they don't want to be in, 3rd and long. And that's because those back-to-back running plays just didn't accomplish a whole lot.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now it's Ryan. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That goes as a gain of 36 on 3rd down.
First down.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Mike 55. Rap. Jim. Gun. Sponge. Hey, 59, ready. Gun. Get him.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
They'll run here with Freeman. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Down. Ready. Yo.
And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game. Here's Ryan. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Tavecchio good on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Kirk Cousins last year started all 16 games, but only led the Vikes to just one fourth-quarter comeback like he's trying to do here. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it, and he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. Oh, that's about as tough as they come. You're driving to try to put the ball in the end zone and tie the game, and that happens.
It's exciting for us, wasn't it? Because we were thinking, hey, we might be headed towards overtime. Instead, it looks like this one may very well be done. And guess what? If you're a fantasy owner and you have that defense, you just had a big, big game, didn't you?
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. To sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Looking to throw again on second down. Cousins, he's going to let it fly. That's caught at the 25. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there. Cousins to Thielen. 55 yards.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's first and 10 just outside the red zone. Cousins, left side caught by Diggs. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Right there in the middle, 55.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So with just under 40 seconds to go, you figure this is going to need to bounce their way if they have any shot. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Ready, X25. 54 Mike.
The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Ready, blue 80. X25. Mike, 54. Hey, man. Watch the boot.
They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1. So time runs out. It's a victory. Been too long, and it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason, and now I'm listening to you. So for Atlanta, it was a hard-fought game, and they'll exit 1-0 as they win by a touchdown. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.